G'day, Tonia Reeves, Australia's Cowgirl medium, coming at you from home in Sunday Creek today. How's your week been? I hope you have had a good one. It's been fairly busy over here. What have I been doing this week? Finalising, I send my mediumship cards to print on Friday, so I'm really excited. I'll have those hopefully. We're thinking August, maybe September. So, yeah, I'll have the cards will be published, and I'm really excited about those. They come up really good, I have to say. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting. So, welcome to another show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We always appreciate the follows and the comments and the messages that you send of support. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. It's awesome. So, yeah, great to be a part of the radio show today and every week. It's like, I don't know where the weeks are going. I think they are flying by. We're in April already, and gee, May's just around the corner. May's going to be a busy time for us over here. We've got the Writers' Conference on the Gold Coast, and that is around the 14th of May. I've also got a couple of shows that I'm doing at an amazing little boutique brewery, a vodka distillery up on the Gold Coast, Penesky. I'm really excited to be there. It's pretty cool. It's sort of done out in a 1920s vibe, so I'll be able to bring a bit of cowgirl stuff to the place, so that'll be fun. I know Ness and Paul are gorgeous, the owners. I haven't met them face-to-face yet, but we've sort of corresponded, so I'm really excited. First show's booked out. Second one is on its way to being booked out, so we've got the Friday night and the Monday night that I will be there, and that will be just a nice, small, intimate gathering, and you get to have a vodka like cocktail or drink of your choice. It's pretty cool, and I think they've got some craft beer and stuff there as well, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And then from May, we've got to think we're nearly halfway through the year already. It's just crazy. 2021, things are moving fast, and I feel like many people I speak to are saying the same thing. So yeah, be prepared to be up and running. And for those of you that are really stepping up into your calling is what I want to say, or, doing what you love to do at the moment, there's a real expansion happening. So it is about bringing all your gifts that you have to the forefront and, really utilizing those. So I know there's many other intuitives and psychics that connect in on the radio shows as well, and it's like, for all of you, we really want to be inspired by your gifts, and it's really time for many of us to step up, even more so than we have before, in doing our intuitive work and just trusting that spirit will always have your back. And I, for one, I've been on that journey. I know what it's like to step out and step up into, the spiritual side of things. And sometimes we do get a little bit scared, and, we go through that lacking in confidence and just those little things that really tend to hold us back from really stepping up. So I just want to say that, we all have to start somewhere. And I connected with a gorgeous soul for a reading this morning, Mel, and we were just having that same conversation, saying, we've got to get out of our own way sometimes to be able to really step into what it is we need to be doing. So yeah, it's pretty, it's a powerful thing. Sometimes it's about feeling the fear and doing it anyway. So yeah, remember that one. I've got that one. That's our book, The Ancients, which I think I took my spare copy. I haven't got it here, but yeah, it is available. Will be available in the US soon. So for those over there, The Ancients book that I'm a part of will be available. So that's exciting. All right, I'm going to go on to Anita in Adelaide. Hey, I got a fellow Aussie. Anita, how are you?
Hi. Oh, hi. How are you? Thank you so much.
Really good. How are you?
What a surprise.
I know. I'm often surprised when I hear the same accent, because that rarely happens, and you'll probably run through thinking you're going to get somebody with an American accent, and no, you're stuck with an Aussie. Yes. So that's pretty funny, but it's always as it needs to be. All right, Anita. So there's shifts and changes happening for you. So I want to step in. Can I ask, his mum in spirit? Because I've got a lady stepping in for you. I feel like it's she's quite strong in stepping in and sharing information today.
Yes, yes, yes. Did you? Yes, my mum. That's probably my mum. My mum
Yeah.
passed away 2 years ago.
Beautiful. And
Yeah,
of course, Mum would be stepping in. You have got
yeah.
a few up there in spirit, but it's like Mum wants to step in and say hi, and she's acknowledging that you still connect with her. So I feel like you still have that
Oh,
conversation, or that when it's like she's showing me there's a lot of memories or things, and I do want to feel like recently. I don't know whether there's been things that you've been sorting out, or there's connections to Mum, and she's just acknowledging even more so recently that you've been having a conversation with her. So it's like she's, in that it's kind of like her
oh,
evidence to say, I'm around, I can hear what's happening, and she's here to
yes, I
support
know.
you.
I got pictures. Yeah, my dad died 10 months after her, which is now nearly 1.5 years. So they were it was very unexpected and very traumatic. Actually, it wasn't because they weren't that old. I mean, my dad was a bit older, but my mum was, in my view, young. Yeah, she
Yep.
collapsed in front of me. So you can imagine the
Mm.
yeah, and there was, she was the healthy one, not my father. My
Wow.
father passed away 2 months after. So yeah, so I do have them all around, and I do connect, spiritually. I try to talk to them, and I'm sort of connect spiritually all the time. I try to, and she was a very spiritual person herself,
Yeah, beautiful.
definitely.
and
Oh wow,
and
that's
that will be while
wonderful.
she's stepping in even more so. So are you stepping up to connecting more with your spiritual side now, or you're actually, because I feel like there's some reason that it's almost like she's amplifying
Right.
things at the moment, or like she's showing me that
Yes,
right at this
yes.
point it's like I'm giving extra information to you. So normally that can
Yes,
indicate that you're stepping into doing something along the spiritual line. You're
yes,
making some
yeah,
changes, but I
yeah,
definitely feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
you're at the crossroad now.
Oh, because I've actually, my first thing, I think last year I started to do a workshop here in Adelaide through a lady, The Awakening, and then I did Reiki 1 and 2, and I'm going to do Masters. In a couple of weeks, I'm going to do a tarot card,
Yeah, cool. Because
course.
this is what
But,
you're born to do.
but I, I do attend, I must admit, I attended a spiritualist church
Mhm.
because I would like to, what I would like to do eventually if I can. I mean, I'm trying channeling and also, just I just want to know where I'm supposed to go. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be going spiritually. Like, what are my gifts? Healing, or is it healing or psychometry, channeling, or I guess I'm trying to improve my spiritual journey, if I can say it that way, or am I into my?
Yes.
Maybe this is my crossroad. I'm not quite sure because I've also got issues happening at work as well, and all sorts of
Yeah.
things, as well. lots
Yes.
of
Yeah.
things, lots of things.
Well, what I'll do, because
Uh,
as far as limited with time, I'm going to get straight into it, and I'm just going to
yeah,
give you what Mum's showing me.
yes,
I
please.
do see you
Yeah,
stepping
yeah,
into the
yeah. Just
spiritual
whatever you're
side of
saying.
things. Yeah. So all I feel like I want to go for you mediumship. So it is about connecting to spirit, but it's really about for you learning to trust what you get. It's like Mum's there going, well, I'm already telling you, so you're getting it right. Don't worry about that. It's just about you having the confidence to step into this. And it's interesting, that was my message before coming on or doing your reading today, is it's about us finding our feet and getting confident and stepping up into our spiritual gifts. There is a change around where you're working that will accommodate you to be able to step into the spiritual side even more. So you've got your healing, you've learned all of those things because they're part of your toolbox. But I do see readings being it's almost like you have that counselling aspect, and a reading isn't counselling, but you do need to be able to deliver messages in a way of being thoughtful on how they're received, and you would nail that because you've already got that background. With work, it's like spirit are pulling you out from where you are. I see you going to something where you won't be working as many days, so that will allow you to step up into your spiritual gifts. And there might be for you an aspect where you start off healing, is what Mum's showing me, to make it feel comfortable and get your confidence, and then you will expand into readings and being able to connect with mediumship. But you do have all those gifts, and often it takes, like when Mum and you, obviously you've got Mum and Dad in spirit along with a few others up there, that they're guiding you. So it's like you can't go wrong with the support that they're giving you to say, you know, you've got this, it will be correct. And I do feel with Mum, I know you said she's spiritual, but it's like she's showing me it's in your lineage. So it comes from even beyond her. So I feel like I want to go back a couple of generations that the spiritual part is, you know, yes, you were born for this. So don't hesitate in the opportunities that are around and coming forth for you. And it's a little bit like once you open that door a bit more, you're going to get more opportunities. And I do feel that others in the industry have started to come to you, is what she's showing me on. If they haven't, they are going to, because I feel like I'm doing retreats and things, and that's what I do myself. So it's interesting when I get shown that I know exactly what they're saying. And it's like Mum's there going, you will be part of retreats. So it's like you're going to be asked by others to, you know, come in and be a part of, you know, transformation for people and things like that. But work has to go for that to happen, I want to say. So don't worry about it's like the struggles around work at the moment are there to really help you step away.
Yes, yes. That's amazing.
And there's something
go on, sorry.
What's with relocation as well? There's something around, are you tossing up moving, or I'm changing things around is what she's showing me.
Yeah. What it is this, I have my own house that I live in, but when my parents passed away, they had their own, of course, right? Because I had one when I was young, I bought a house, you know, and everything. So I was right next door to them, and people giving me all these, you should sell everything and get yourself a smaller place, and, you know, because it's quite big to manage. It's an older, and, you know, I don't really want to move away. But some people are saying you develop, and everyone's pushing, and I'm worried about what I do.
No, what I tell you what, I'm run out of time. Message me on Australia's Cowgirl Medium, and I will continue this for you, because I'd love to give you some more guidance on that, Anita.
Sure.
All right. Touch base with me. We can elaborate. Thank you so much for connecting. Take care, everybody. Tonia Reeves, Australia's Cowgirl Medium. Woohoo!